What's up guys, I'm Random Frank P, back with episode 191 of Room Tour Project, the series where we show off some of the best gaming setups to give you some ideas and inspirations for your own setup. You already know what it is. If you see anything you like, I'll have it all listed for you in the description down below so you can check it out. But let's kick it off, episode 191. Alright, first up we have Lucas T. And this one is just downright miraculous, okay? I'm gonna say that because this is in a dorm room. Yes, Lucas converted a dorm room into a badass gaming setup. And if you've lived in a dorm before, you know those things are absolute bare bones. This is what you get at university. And he turned it into a crazy awesome gaming setup. So checking it out, going for his single display mounted with that nice wooden backdrop there, it's a 27-inch LG 4K monitor. He's got some prints mounted above to give it some personality. And as for his peripherals, with the Satechi aluminum slim wireless keyboard with the Logitech MX Master mouse. So all wireless, no cables, and that mouse pad is just downright tiny. Now for his audio, he has a Yamaha HS5 studio monitors there, mounted on each side of his monitor, with a Yamaha HS8 subwoofer underneath, and they're hooked up to the SoundBlaster E5 DAC and DAC. No headphones or headset to report of. But then over to the PC, inside the Corsair 270R case, which is I assume underneath the desk, is an Intel i7 8700 CPU with the Be Quiet Dark Rock 4 cooler on the MSI Z390 A Pro motherboard with 16 gigs of G.Skill Aegis RAM and an EVGA RTX 2070 graphics card. But you look at this as a whole, and this is absolutely amazing. The massive wooden L-shaped desk right next to that massive window gives some nice natural lighting. The wooden backdrop so we can mount his monitors, ditch all the cables behind there so you don't see them. The RGB behind that even to give it all some glow. And this is absolutely an amazing setup. This is the best dorm room to exist. Then on the other spectrum of things, we have a normal bedroom setup here, so following that same suit with the nice mounted single monitor, but again, this one's just not in a dorm room, and this is from Nigel. Really digging the color coding he has going on, matching everything from the RGB lighting, and the peripherals to the light strip to the actual desktop wallpaper and stuff, so he can change it up very easily on the fly, make it all mix and match. Really digging that. So for that single display is a 34-inch LG ultrawide. You can kind of see the cable channel routed out the right side of the monitor, so a good job on hiding that and keeping it nice and discreet. And down to his peripherals with Logitech G513 Roamer G tactile keyboard with Logitech G Pro Mouse on the Steelseries Quick Prism extra large mousepad. Then for audio, the Razer Nommo Chroma speakers with the Sennheiser HD660S headphones powered by the FiiO K3 DAC and amp. And then checking out his PC, we have the Corsair Obsidian 500D SE case. I don't think I've actually seen this before, but it's really looking nice here. Inside is an Intel i7 8086K CPU with the Corsair H150i AIO. Got the Asus Strix Z390F gaming motherboard with 16 gigs of Corsair Vengeance LED RAM in white. And that graphics card is an Asus Strix GTX 1080 Ti. But a really clean build, loving that silver theme going on inside, and again with the RGB, can color code it and match it to the rest of the setup. And then across the room is a 49-inch TV for the entertainment setup. Also have some other figures and things, some other headphones for gaming, and even a headset over there. But yeah, really enjoying the color coordination. I think it is all 100% on point. Everything is very neat and organized. Nothing is out of place. Props all around. Next we have Vanessa with the stacked orientation here for the displays, and definitely going for that Vaporwave theme. Got that wallpaper up top, the Blade Runner wallpaper on the bottom, the mix of the pink and blue LED lights around the room. Let's check it all out. So for the primary display on the bottom, it is a 34-inch curved ultra-wide monitor from Crossover, and the TV up top is a Hisense 42.5-inch 4K TV. Now yes, there are two separate pairs of speakers here. What's going on with my voice? We have the Kanto YU2 speakers on the actual desktop with the Kanto YU4 speakers mounted on the top there next to the TV. I assume the smaller Kanto YU2 are for the actual PC, and then the two up top are just designated for the TV, which was probably not hooked up to that PC. But either way, into the peripherals, we have the Akko and Ducky 1-2 mini keyboard here with Logitech G305 mouse, Really good job with the white and pink matching for the peripherals, with some of the keycaps bringing out the pinks, as well as that custom coiled cable. Then for audio, 2 different pairs of headphones. Got the Beyerdynamic DT770 Pro, as well as the Beyerdynamic DT990. And then the definition of eye candy is this PC. She submitted a whole thing of specs and all the gear and hardware that went into this. We don't have time to go over every single bit of it. But as for this case, it's the Jonsbo RM4, and inside an Intel i7 7700K CPU with most of the water cooling and water blocks all from EKWB. We have 16 gigs of Corsair Dominator Platinum RAM on the Asus TUF Z270 Mark I motherboard with 2 GTX 1080 Founders Edition graphics cards in SLI. But I'm just loving the final result of this. It looks crazy nice. The coolant is clear, and then at nighttime it has that UV blue look. A little mini display inside. This PC is really channeling that Vaporwave kind of feel. So 100% everything about this aesthetic. It looks ideally what you'd want a Vaporwave setup to look like, where it's kind of like retro at the same time, but also being futuristic. So Vanessa, great job, and that is just one hell of a nice looking PC. Coming up next is Tamino, don't know how to say it, but what I do know is that this is an awesome setup. So going for more of those warm vibes, you know, that nice nature wallpaper with the warm lighting, the strip behind the actual monitors, the blue lamp off to the side, also matching with the blue fans inside the PC. Very nice, very nice. So for these 3 displays, they're actually different. The left one is a 25-inch monitor from Asus. The middle one is also 25 inches from Asus, but it is a different 144 Hz panel, with the right monitor being a 24-inch from AOC. And if I wouldn't have told you that last one is just an inch smaller, you probably would have barely noticed, but now you see it and now you hate me. Down to the peripherals, some more RGB color coordination going on with the Razer Huntsman Elite keyboard, the Razer Mambo wireless mouse, sitting on the Razer Goliathus Chroma extended mousepad, all going to that yellowish kind of goldish orange kind of look. And not pictured is the Razer Kraken 7.1 V2 headset. But we have another nice looking PC, of course, the Cooler Master H500P mesh case. Inside we've got an Intel i7 8700K CPU cooled by the Noctua NH U12S cooler, 16 gigs of Corsair Vengeance RGB RAM, and an NVIDIA GTX 1080 graphics card. Of course, got a little pop figure in there, but the white LED lights in here is adding some nice contrast for, you know, a cool kind of feel to the PC, whereas everything else has that warmth. And of course, as you can see, some plants under the main monitor and then off to the right side, which is kind of right in front of the Nintendo Switch. But yeah, I'm just really digging this one. Probably running rain meter on the wallpaper itself is going to give you that kind of animated look, as well as having that time and stuff right there on that primary display. But good stuff. Oh, hey, you could see the headset there. Okay, see? There it is, right there. Good stuff. I'm rambling. Okay. And then last but not least, we have Eddie with a very sterile triple monitor setup. Lots of white going on. Pretty much all white here with the monitors, the wallpaper, the IKEA Alex drawers, the paint on the walls, the thing up top. You guys get it. Geometric deer head. And check out that hanging bulb in the middle of the room. It's kind of like someone grasping on, but it's a light bulb. I thought it was the cover of Korn's latest album. Alright, so for those 3 displays, they are each 32-inch curved monitors from Samsung, lining up really nicely, and you can see mounted on the wall are the speaker setup, the Logitech Z906. And then into the rest of its peripherals are the Steelseries Apex 300 keyboard with the Steelseries Rival 650 wireless mouse on the Steelseries Quick Prism mousepad. And then for audio, he's got them mounted on these like crystal skulls and stuff, looking pretty cool. One is the SteelSeries Arctis Pro headset with the Parrot Zeek wireless headphones there as well. Indiana Jones would be proud. And following the format you know now, we have the PC. This is the AeroCool P7 C1 case, and inside is an AMD Ryzen 7 3700X CPU with the Corsair H100i RGB Platinum SE AIO on the Asus Prime X570 Pro motherboard with 32 gigs of Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro RAM, and an XFX Radeon RX 5700 XT Thick 2 GPU. Yes, this graphics card is actually called Thick. THICC. XFX trying to be very trendy. But it's a hell of a GPU, a hell of a build, and a hell of a clean gaming setup. I love how all three of the monitors are curved, so when they line up, it just creates for a really nice kind of surround vision you got thing going on. And everything else inside the room, nice and sterile as well with the all white. Really, really good stuff, Eddie. In this episode of Room Tour Project, sponsored by the Corsair Night Sword RGB mouse with the brand new smart tunable weight system with an 18,000 DPI optical gaming sensor and a very ergonomic design to give you the best grip. You can now take your gaming to the next level with 10 programmable buttons, customizable RGB light zones, and over 120 different weight and balance configurations. The Night Sword RGB could be a game changer for you. If you want to check it out, I'll put a link for you in the description down below. Alright guys, that'll wrap it up for episode 191. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget, if you saw anything you like, I will have it all listed for you in the description down below so you can check it out, as well as some very simple submission instructions in case you want to submit your setup to be possibly considered in a future episode of Room Tour Project. Check the description down below for it all. If you like this episode, give it a big thumbs up to show your support. Feel free to follow me on Twitter at randomfrankp. And last, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a good day.